he was talking about how he's got sort of the dual personality of being kind of a nerd and involvement in sort of programming and the hackathon that he's involved with, but also being into fitness and health. And so, it struck me because I've got a 13-year-old son who is really similar. He's a very smart kid, advanced in mathematics, advanced in most academics, but also really interested in fitness and health, and hopefully I've been able to lead a little bit by example, by being fit and being out there and doing things in the outdoors, sort of helping to set him up for a good life. And I said to Justin, I thought it'd be great if my son could kind of, aspire to be more like him and up on stage and speaking and really driving great cause and great initiatives forward. If I was talking to my 15-year-old self, I think I would really encourage that conversation to head in the direction of more health and more fitness. I think at the age of 15, I was probably more interested in girls and chasing various other initiatives and efforts. I think I would for one would encourage myself to run. I think at 15 was the first year I decided to play football, and I can remember basically just trying to survive when I was 15. And I would sort of step back and say, hey, you know what? Maybe you ought to go for a little bit more of a run and do some weightlifting and get fit and excel at what you want to do. I work for a very large publishing company in the health and fitness space, and I certainly want to bring back and sort of evangelize what I've learned here. I've tried to do that even with some of the Spartan and the obstacle racing activities that I'm into. I'm trying to bring that back to the office. So I'm certainly going to come back and talk to really all the editors of our brands about what I've learned here, individuals that I've met, hopefully try to, again, evangelize internally in our walls, some of the mission here. We talk a lot about childhood obesity and child health. Most of our brands speak more to adults, and it's an area that we've tried to figure out, how can we address the childhood side of things. And so it's a passionate point for me because I also am president of a youth athletic association, and so I think there's some micro things I can do also, even if it's just changing what we have in a concession stand and making sure we're putting healthier food choices there for them. I think that sort of could go a long way and in our own personal community affect even just one kid and encourage them to pursue a healthier and active lifestyle.
Awesome.
What I like is it's bringing together folks from different disciplines, different activities, whether it's an athlete or a young musician. I really enjoyed hearing from the 15-year-old Olympian as well as the 18-year-old who just blew me away with her her speech and her talk. For an 18-year-old to stand in front of us all and really give a great impassioned speech of sorts around health and wanting to change youth of today, and she was just phenomenal.